Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish and welcome back to more of Sir Miguel's adventures in Hellgate, London. We've certainly got a quest ahead of us this time. Another door has opened. As you can see, we need to head to King William Street, and thence through Threadneedle and to Cannon Street Rail, and then we're going to loop around and go to Crown Office Row and back to Templar Base. So we've got a lot on our to-do list today. We've got to go save some Templars. So, what do you say we get right to it? Also note our challenge down there in the corner. We just need to kill 5 beasts in order to complete this one. I'd say that should probably be easy enough. We do indeed have a train to catch. So, let's go catch it. Oh, well that's a lucky find. Look at that. Are you joking? Both of the named enemies that we need to kill for these quests. Right next to each other. Amazing. Amazing. Could never happen again. Love that. Okay. Looks like to the south maybe is more likely where we need to go. So let's head this direction first. Doom Husk. Excuse you. Okay, yep. Right, this is a dead end, so... Ooh, I see some epics up there. And just some regulars on over here. Oh, but they are guarding a chest. Side. There's some pots to break. Zelda style. I hope y'all have been enjoying our Hellgate London adventures, because I certainly have. I'm not much of an FPS person. This one is probably my favorite. In terms of retro gaming, at least. There's a couple newer ones that I like, but if I had to put a pin in a favorite, Hellgate would be a very strong contender. Definitely near the top. I hope that you are following if you are having a good time. And if you're not, now is a great time to do that. Hit that follow button, it is free. And followers get emotes too. Nowadays, at least. We love that. If you missed any episodes, of course, hop over to the YouTube channel and you can subscribe there as well. You'll find all of our different games and Let's Plays, each with their own playlist, so that you can go back and you can watch any episodes that you didn't catch on the first try. Back when it was a live stream. Is that it? Yeah. Ooh, Floating chunks. Oh, that one's still got a motion blur to it. Hilarious. Oh, Okay. Oh. I heard that and immediately, turned to look. They're like the toxic-based Doom Husks. See them casting poison spells at us, which is unusual for them. Usually it is spectral damage. Oh, and just in case anyone here does not already know, if you're watching the stream and haven't heard the announcement, or if you're not following on Twitter, which you should, because that is where we post announcements for the channel as a whole, cancellations, polls about upcoming games, anything special that we're doing, that kind of stuff, then I will be streaming Baldur's Gate on Saturday as normal, but we will not be playing the 13th Doll on Monday, unfortunately. I didn't even really think about it until Specific Pixel pointed out what a shame it was that we wouldn't be finishing the 13th Doll on December the 13th, but there it is, unfortunate. Make sure that you are following us on Twitter for those kinds of announcements. Especially because it won't be too much longer before we do have a new poll up, actually. We're not at the end yet, but Hellgate London is getting there. We are most of the way through the game now, I can safely say that for sure. It's time to start thinking at least a little bit about what we're going to do next. And of course, I've been giving it some thought, but I am definitely open to your suggestions as well. Ooh, almost missed that chest. Of course, the Thursday streams being what they are, I want to switch genres a little bit, try something we haven't done yet, maybe. Given that Specific Pixel and I did play, or by the time that we finish the 13th Doll, we'll have played 3 point-and-click adventure puzzle games in a row. Probably not going to do another one of those right away. And of course, before we played Hellgate London, we were coming off of 2 turn-based strategy games in a row. So that means that I'm probably not going to go back to one of those either. Not just yet. I want to switch it up a little bit. That's what the Thursday streams are for. Ooh, there's a new nasty boy. I'm not sure if we've seen that enemy model before. We might have. I don't think so, though. There you go. You can get a look at them. They're very creepy and terrible. No one likes them, and they don't have any friends. But so yeah, make sure to hit me up with your suggestions. Tetris, lol. Maybe that among the most retro of games, perhaps. I don't think that quite counts as a TBS or a point-and-click adventure puzzle game, does it? It's technically a legal choice. But yeah, let me know your suggestions if you have one. You can hit me up in the YouTube comments, or tweet at me, respond to my tweets. Let me know what you want to see, what you're thinking. And if you want your suggestion and recommendation bumped to the top of the list, you can also pledge to our Patreon. Because then you get exclusive access to help me determine the short list for the games that are going to go on the public poll on Twitter for other people to decide. Among other things. Look at all these boxes. Ooh, there's a whole crowd down there. Look at that. Excuse you. Thank goodness for this splash damage, because then when they pile up like this, it's just like, well. Man, getting some good drops, though. ironically, have not seen any beasts. Looks like somehow we killed 2 because our count has gone down from 5 to 3. Was it? Do the Nexus seeds count as beasts? They might. Is our weapon inventory already full? Oh my gosh. Wow, it is. Okay. Let's get rid of some of this junk. Do wish we had a sort button. That is still a QOL feature that I would love to see, but it also is what it is. Until we get one, we deal. Go. I'll just play. Here's your Tetris right here. Oh man, we picked up some good stuff. That's a unique item. 2 legendaries. Everything. Okay, there we go. Since they just get slotted in the order that you pick them up, it's like the AI is not always the smartest about where it puts them. It just puts them in the first available slot. Well, looks like our armor is full too. Man. We've not been playing for very long. Here, let's just do this. Gotten a bunch of good drops, though. That's what it is. So we can't really complain because it is all about... Oh, yep, the Nexus seeds do count as beasts. That's what it is. Okay. Nice. But yeah, we've gotten a lot of good drops. So can't really be upset. Let's see, do we have any other armor that we can just kind of get rid of? Anything else? That's hunter armor, so... To disassemble! Avengers, disassemble! Boom. These turrets are mostly useless because at point blank range you can't do anything with them, but they are fun nonetheless. Whenever I see one, I'm always tempted to jump in, even if I know it's not going to be a huge help. Because you gotta. It's an FPS. When you see the big gun, you gotta. Well, it's a TPS. Instead of a first-person shooter, it's a third-person sorter. No one to blame but yourselves. Could have had a gun, but no. Ooh. Madam Catherine, you say. She's gonna create a damage floor, isn't she? Ooh, yeah. Not too bad, though. Exactly. No one to blame but yourselves. Oh, I just tried to attack that toilet on reflex. I thought it was a breakable object. Weirdly, it's not. Toilets are invincible in this game. Well, it's in pretty good condition. I wonder if we should tell somebody. These guys again. Blech. I think way back at the beginning of the game we encountered some enemies that looked like that. That used the same model, but they had a very different appearance. So they look like a completely new enemy, and it's also been a long time since the game threw them at us. So yeah, it was literally you. Ta-da! Uh-oh. These guys are probably going to need some help. Let's secure the area before we start talking to NPCs. There we go. You guys hold the line. And here we are. Check it out. Think they've got it working yet? Let's talk to them and find out. There's TechSmith 101. Remember him? Our old pal 101.
Yes?
These last Templar have precious little time, Miguel, so I'm going to cut right to it. This train has been sitting here a long time. It hasn't run right since the demons blew it out of order years ago. Arfon called and ordered a rush fix, so here we are. Only our supply convoy carrying parts was ambushed not far off. The timing, obviously, couldn't have been worse. We now have people looking for missing crates of supplies instead of tending to wounded Templar. Help them search, Miguel. Bring the necessary parts from the waylaid truck to me so that we can fix this old bastard and get these Templar the hell out of here. A word of warning. The parts are damn heavy. You won't be able to carry more than one at a time, and even that will be a burden. Good luck.
Goodbye.
Yep. Well. That's fine, that's what heroes do, right? We step and fetch. No matter how burdensome it may be. Ooh, a legendary Blade Slayer. Not even epic, but legendary. There we go. Let's reduce that armor a little bit. Oh, he feels legendary too. My goodness. He's really giving us a fight. There we go, though. You all are not legendary. You are annoyances. Alright. Clear the road, so to speak. After all of this is just what we have been... Wait for it. Wait. Training for. Training for. No lightning gun for you. Let's see. Oh, how did we not break that box in all of that chaos? Let's move some of this down. Get rid of this. It's a white item. Ooh, this is a cyan item, actually. I'm just going to leave that. You know what? There. That's slightly better. Oh, all of this is armor anyway. Well. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Let's get rid of what we just can't wear. There's a couple more pieces. We've got some hunter armor that's just not going to be of any benefit to us, so... I don't know why I picked that up. I'm just going to have to disassemble it. Reflex. Muscle memory. Come to join the party. Hope you had a good time, but you will be leaving immediately. I'll just see you out, shall I? Oh, these zombies are about to have a terrible day. Come on. Come on. Everybody over here. Wasn't as big of a boom as I had hoped, but still satisfying. I think there might be a tormentor nearby. Feels like. You see those purple lines zooming in towards us? That's usually an indication of that. That's their aura. Ooh, missed me. You dime store Cenobite. Okay. This way. Yes, okay. Dead end. Good. Now, of course, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of effects on the screen, a lot of sound effects to go with them. So do let me know how the sound balance is. Hopefully we've hit the sweet spot. Okay, Windhopper Hive. That's a weapon for sure. Set up loot filters for this game. So that you can do on things like Titan Quest where it will only show you certain grades of loot. Oh, speaking of which, so I just got some fantastic news a couple nights ago. Completely unexpected. It turns out that Titan Quest has just gotten a new expansion pack. Now, I've not been doing this long enough, I guess, and haven't done enough games yet to really have a lot of opportunity to have played a game where I would go back and revisit it because it got new content. That, combined, of course, with the fact that since most of the games that I'm showing off are pretty old, 15 years or older, that means most of them are not going to get a lot of new content. And there are exceptions. And Titan Quest has turned out to be one of them, which is incredible, actually. So, let me know if that's something that you all would like to see. I don't know if that's what we'll do next after Hellgate London. It could be. Might go back to Titan Quest and play that new expansion. This Titan Quest is our first Thursday series, and so it's been a while since, of course, since we played it. We did play all the way through it at the time, but now there's more. So perhaps it's time for the Titan Slayer to return. Let me know what you think on Twitter or in the YouTube comments. Leave your opinions or share them with me in the chat if you're watching live right now. There we go. I think all of these that we want to pick up are weapons. No? Okay, no, we got some armor in here. Is there any armor we can get rid of? There's one for sure. There's one. And some of these that we just picked up we can't use, so... move that into that spot so that way it doesn't get taken up again. There we go. Yeah, I'm here for some more Titan Quest. I'm excited about it, just to see what they've done with it. I don't know a lot about it, except that I think it takes us back to the Far East, to like China and so forth. And it is all legendary difficulty content, which is something that we didn't play before. I think it's a little bit of an odd choice, I guess, to lock an entire expansion behind that difficulty level, but ooh, all attributes plus 7, you say. Hey, we're doing stuff. Okay, well, it is clear to me that to have any peace, we're just going to have to portal back. Well, actually, you know what? We should probably go ahead and turn in this first piece that we're carrying, because we can't carry a second piece while we have it anyway. Oop. I went the wrong way. Gotta go this way. So frustrating to just have like one thing you need to do for a challenge. So we just need to find one beast. That's it.
Yes?
That's one of the parts I need. Good work.
Goodbye.
Okay. Gotta find the second missing train part. Before we do that, alright, let's clear our inventory a little bit.
How do you get your delts and quads so defined? They're just astonishing.
He flatters us every time, and I, for one, am not mad about it. Not terrible, but not good enough. What about this one? It's 5. Nope, not quite. This is everything plus 7. I don't think that it's good enough, though. Not what we have to trade. Let's go ahead and see what this is. Redirecting Luminiferous Chiton. Oh, that's some pretty decent Kabbalist armor. Useless to us, of course. Nope. 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 No. It's gonna be hard to beat that belt. Of course, we keep saying that. We've been lucky enough that we've encountered several pieces of equipment where we thought it would be difficult to trade them out. Energetic green glands. Yeah, we probably don't need those anymore. Sorry, we've got up to 100 large health injectors. That's cool. Ooh. It's not a bad rocket, even though we don't really use a lot of rockets. Stunning tech. Don't need those. Do we have any weapons that need a mod? Still need a battery for the Righteous Star. Hey, now. There we go. Boom. Nice. Very nice. Jump that damage up to 158. Feels good. Okay, and now is that... Aha, right. So this is level 28, this is level 27. We'll be able to wear it first, but is it better than what we have? I don't think so, not overall. What about you? We had to buy analyzers. I got distracted. Colossal Voltaic Helmet. Armor is slightly better. Slightly better defense. Well, base defense. That one has that ability twice. Total armor value increased 10%. That one's 5. Duration of buff skills 9%. Plus 25 hit points. Plus 3 willpower. I think that this is better. Because the main reason we're wearing the one we currently have is because of that plus 5% to total armor value, and this one doubles that. And then on top of that, we're losing a little bit of defense against special damage effects and stun defense, a bunch of stun defense. But we're gaining a bunch of hit points and some willpower, and it's going to increase the duration of things like Shield of Faith. I think that's an upgrade. There we go. Just made it slightly brighter. Okay. Keeping that. And then let's see here. Uh-oh. We're back up to where we can't use some of our weapons now because of we don't have enough strength. That's not good. Even some of these guns take strength. Aura of Salvation. Not that then. We have some other Polaris shields, though. See, like, this one, I would argue is better because plus 30% damage to Necros, that's not bad, but it only affects the shield. As far as I know, I'd rather have the poison defense. Oh, we actually still have Techsmith's Protector on down there, I just realized. Probably should put that away and save it, because it's certainly not a bad shield, it's just not better than what we have, not anymore. Not at this point in the game. Let's see, how about this one? Ooh. Okay, well, this is just straight up better than one we just switched to. Okay. What about you? 271 armor, 63 shields, more damage. Okay. Yeah, better stun defense, but it's got free ranks and powers we're not using. Into the candy grinder. I want to see what this is. Dark Rays Devastation. Increased spectral damage, increased toxic damage, shield penetration. Not bad, not bad. A Masterful Moonblade. Is it better than what we have? The Venomous Moonblade. Sword of Reckoning 3, that's the same. Ranks in Aura of Deflection and Vengeance. And it has a tech slot, which is neat. However, no, I don't think so, because that one has that huge critical damage bonus and also 10% chance per hit of Toxic Nova. Shoot down here. No, that's not better. Nope, nope. Anything else down here? No? Okay. Can't even use that. I guess I better identify this. A Masterful Grimwave. 85 toxic damage. Increases damage by 20%. 3 ranks in Aura of Defense. 1 in Grand Aura. And 29% damage to beasts. That's not bad. But not good enough for us to keep. Okay.
I'm going to faint.
Let's put these over here. I have to clean a couple of those out. I think there's some that we've held on to for long enough that they really are quite outdated.
Okay, I'm ready.
It was for the best. I mean, it's not like I could go introduce him to a girl I was dating or go fishing with him or anything.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Oh, Miguel. It's good you're here. I have some old friends I'd like you to meet. And slaughter. When I was growing up in that hell dimension, I managed to make a few enemies and even got myself a title. The Destroyer, they called me. Turns out evil holds a grudge against somebody it brands the Destroyer. We recently detected a new breach in Threadneedle. According to a Hunter Recon, 14 Blade Slayers have set up shop there. It's the same group of Blade Slayers I wrestled with for the better part of my teen years. I'm just wicked enough to deny them their vengeance by having you turn the lot into ash. Interested?
Hi.
Of course we are. And of course, it's going to send us back to an area we already went through. That's not a big deal, though. It's okay. We should have known because we didn't turn that quest in until we got to the Cannon Street Rail. So, like, that's my own fault.
Let's fight.
It did, then. Excellent. I can cross that one off the list. Only a trillion more to go, eh? Small steps, Miguel, remember? We'll take them one at a time if we have to.
We will not go quietly in the night, you and I.
Powerful stance.
Good day, sir.
Still keeping your head above the political waves. Good. Training in politics is not an appealing way to go. If you're ready for a break, I have another easy recon opportunity. Our records on Threadneedle are dated. We'll need them updated if we're ever to launch another successful sortie there.
Victory.
Oh boy, they really want us to go back to Threadneedle, huh? Okay, well, I suppose we could do that. Boop. Have to put that point in strength, I think. God, that's not better than what we have. What about you? That is just a straight downgrade, so... Okay, Let's go back here and do this real quick. Because, see, like, this is going to be all that's here, and he just wants us to kill them. They sure do love their stun attacks. Oh, let me actually put those quests on the screen. There we go. There's half of them already. They're going to be about the only monsters here since we just came through this place. There'll be one or two little guys like this that have respawned. Oh, I see one. Boom. They love that stun attack. And I mean, fair's fair. Right? Like, if you were in a life or death fight and you could stun lock your enemies, you would. Because there's no such thing as a fair fight. There's only fights that you win or lose. I think the reason those things look so unnerving is because the rigging that they're built on is the same as the Ravagers, or no, not Ravagers, what are they called? Well, the little quadruped guys that squat close to the ground just like that, and they breathe fireballs at us. But instead of looking deliberately like they were meant to be a quadruped, they have stretched a human-looking enemy over it. And that's always kind of unnerving, so... You stop that. 14. There we go. Although you can hear them like thump, thump, thump as they run at you. The London 2038 project actually commented on our Twitter about how the art direction on this game still holds up after all this time, with which I heartily agree. And I think that the sound design is part of that. The enemy designs are really cool. The tile sets are good. Like, they look a little bit dated now, but you can see, like, I love what they were doing with them. Ooh, there's our final beast. I see a rare Nexus Seal. Where is he? There we go. But I think that it still really holds up, but the sound direction is some of my favorite. I really love the soundtrack to this game. The sounds of the monsters themselves, also very good. If y'all are enjoying this Let's Play at all, and you would like to perhaps try Hellgate London for yourself, you should definitely look up London 2038, because it is a massive fan project by people who also really love the game, and they've done some incredible stuff with it. There you are. See, I knew you weren't dead. Again. Phew. There we go. Is our portal still here? Well, probably. I'm not going to look for it. We have too many of these things. Alright, we completed that other challenge. We have already picked up a relic and killed some necros. Now we just need 10 toxic kills. Well. That's not going to be difficult.
How do you get your delts and quads so defined? They're just astonishing.
Pick up anything worth keeping that time. Definitely not. Fuel, relic. That's not a bad relic. We might hang on to that. Anything good over here? No. Fair enough.
I idolize you.
All right, Connor.
Oh, hi.
Huh. They came looking for trouble, and they got trouble, huh? Shows them.
Bye.
There we go. I don't remember if that's the last quest he gives us or
Meet
not.
death together, brother.
It's amazing how fast these places change. You'd think they were rearranging themselves every time we went outside.
That is
Farewell, champion.
a sideways comment, I'm sure, on
If only I were as great
how
as you.
the levels are.
Magnificent, great one whose greatness shines like 1,000 suns.
Calm down, Wild. I'm sure that's a comment on how the levels are procedurally generated. That actually makes us run faster, but we can't give up our +7 to everything. I don't think that that's better overall. Especially not since we already moved pretty quick.
Please tell me someone took a picture.
We're going at a good clip, so. Alright. Once more into the breach. Once more into the wall for that guy. There we go. That was pretty quick. That didn't take any time at all. With Worm's Edge, it really doesn't. Out of the way. That fella just dropped a plethora of cyan items. Like, okay, I guess. Okay, this is the dead end room that we were in before. Looks like, I can't tell if that was the same piece and it just respawned because the level is regenerating, or if that was actually the second piece that we needed. Let's double check and see. And that's true. Yeah, like, not all cyan items are inherently the worst thing that could happen. See, like this one. I really don't... What's supposed to be bad about this one? All attributes +1. Adds 12% physical damage. 186 to stun attack strength. I think maybe what's wrong, quote-unquote, with this one, the double-edged, is that it doesn't have any mod slots. Maybe that's what deadening means. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, let's head this way. Come on, zombies. Take her down first so that she doesn't phase us. Ooh. Let the terrain do your fighting for you, if you can. That's like the most heavily paraphrased that Sun Tzu has perhaps ever been. Oh, man. They're serious about it, huh, in that room. Pay attention. Oh, that's why we've got rare hate furies. We're like phased and shocked. And burning. There. Monster dance party. Stuck on geometry. Big bada boom. Phased again. Ah, there she is. Ooh, you can hardly see Sir Miguel. And you can see how phasing is such a nasty status effect, because look how quickly everything goes down when we're not phased versus if we get phased. There's an immediate hit to our damage. It is just very noticeable. Okay, let's see. We probably need to go back with that other train part. Oop. This way. There we go. I wish we could just portal back to, like, the beginning of the level. Because after you've done it 2 or 3 times, it does get a long way to run. But even then, it's still not bad. If you go the right way... Starfish. Spending so much time here, though. Look at this. We've got enemies respawning behind us. Oh, she phased us right before we went up and hit her. We weren't joking about this level being dangerous. We have to actually take it seriously. Getting stunned a lot. Of course, we just traded out that helmet that had like 500 stun defense. At this rate, we're going to level up off of mobs before we level up off of quests. Okay. That is apparently the same item. Important to remember. It's pointing the way. Right, around this direction. This way. Yes. Oh, excuse you. Look at that friendly face. One of them. That looks like a dead end, so we'll go that way first. The other one's probably also a dead, like a dead end, but oh, there we go. Not very much in this one. Well, other than the quest item we needed, which is fine. Okay, hopefully, I can't remember if we need more than one. This is the last room, and then it dead ends, so we'll clear this place out to avoid having to come back. Because if there is no third piece, then I don't want to have to come back for whatever treasure is in this room. And if there is a third piece, then hopefully it will spawn here. And aha. So check this out. Can we get it to... Here we go. There we go. The power plant. Watch this. So here's what we're going to do. So you can only carry one of these at a time. But because things like quest items and consumables and stuff are set to automatically draw into your character, that means that it's sort of following us because it's trying to attach itself to us, right? It's trying to go into our inventory. We can use that to our advantage so that we don't have to come back and pick it up. See how far we can get with it. I feel like a speed runner demonstrating an exploit. Although I would never claim to be possessed of the superhuman powers that speedrunners enjoy. We're just dragging this whole power plant with us. Come on. There we go. See, sometimes you kind of drop it, so to speak. Especially if you just start moving full speed, it sort of drops off. So if you sprint, you'll leave it behind almost automatically. But oh, shit. I went the wrong way again. Every time I come through this one specific intersection, I do that. I guess it's because for some reason in my head, it's like south is out. South is exit. Okay, we still got it. You can see its dialogue box flickering on us there. Oh, come on. So you can see whenever we pick up health injectors or palladium or something, it just sort of hoovers up into us. Oh, this is fun. There we go. We made it. Let's see if we can make it the rest of the way. Here we go. There we go.
Yes?
That's one of the parts I need. Good work.
Goodbye.
There we go. And now it enters into our inventory.
Yes?
That's all of them. Great job, Miguel. Now let's get this train rolling.
Here we go. Oh, we got a transmission incoming.
Miguel, I just got the report. Excellent work fixing the train. You're not actually capable of failure, are you? I think this little rescue of ours would be better off if you personally provided cover. If something's stupid enough to get in your way, do what you do best. I will see you at Templar base.
Thank you very much for the confidence, Lord Arfon, right? Flattering, honestly. Turret here. Now, see, this is collapsed. This is still technically, like, the Cannon Street rail, but they've reloaded a different version of the level because now the train is running. Let's find out where we need to go.
Yes?
All done. We'll load her up with the last wounded and move out. Once this thing starts rumbling, it'll fast turn into an enormous mobile demon buffet. Beasts from miles around are going to line up for a snack. Damn. Scanners say some of the bastards have already arrived. Oh, damn. There's something real big up ahead, Miguel. I'm not going to risk driving this train full of wounded knights into a greater demon, so you'd better run along and clear the way. Once you occupy whatever the heck it is that's contesting our passage, I'll get the Wounded Express rolling. Good luck. Oh, almost forgot. Your friends are in the back. Lann and Aaron, I mean. They've been beaten up some, but are otherwise okay. I thought you'd like to know. We do like to know. All aboard.
Goodbye.
There's not a whole lot back here. It's actually kind of funny how, like, I assume that the train is fixed and it's just still sitting in the same place, but it looks like it came from this tunnel, which is collapsed, so there, of course there's no way it could have. Alright. Straight ahead. Oop. Get out of here. These guys are just tall, imp diabolists. They look imposing, but they're not. What about you? Anything here? No. No Fellbores. Okay. There we go. Rancid Hulk, you say. Shall we have a peek? Look at that. He's invincible right now, but... That didn't take much. That's the only quest we have at the moment, so... It's gonna be auto-updating. Get out of here. They didn't even have time to show all the way up before they died. That Rancid Hulk looked really intimidating. Again, kind of like the Vortex Rogues, but it's nothing to Sir Miguel. Too big for the train. See, there's the problem. There's a bunch of them, so it's kind of like... You know, imagine if you had enough marshmallows piled up as you were, you know, driving your little kiddie car down the hill. If you hit enough of them in rapid succession and they were big and soft enough, eventually it would stop the kiddie car. But the problem isn't that they're powerful monsters. The problem is that they're big, and there's a bunch of them stacked up like dominoes in the way. Yeah, we get it. Calm down. And another one. Let's clear it all the way. There we go. Alright. Oop. Of course, the Fellbores or something are always interrupting us. Fuck off. There we go.
Nicely done, boss. The way is clear. We're rolling right now, Miguel. Whatever else you have to do, I would strongly recommend you do it fast. We'll be around shortly, but we won't be slowing down for anything or anybody, so watch the tracks unless you want to be plastered onto them by many tons of speeding train. And hey, thanks again for plowing the road, Miguel. You saved us all. See you at Templar base. Okay, yeah, there we go. You may remember this fella, a Bloodblade. He counts as a beast. If you missed the opening cinematic for this game, then by all means go back and watch the first episode. It is on YouTube, of course. We're
shocked, which makes it difficult to, there we go. Use both of our debuffs. Look at that. He's giving us something almost like a hard time, but not really. Oh, you can see how other people fell to him, though. I should be using anchor, probably. For some reason I can't. I'm not sure why. Oh, I guess I didn't have enough get up and go juice in the blue meter. All right. For the living. Boom. Meet the brothers, you say? The brothers? Oh, look. There was a whole portal inside that demon. That keeps happening. All right. Y'all ready for a little truth? Boom. Look at this. Oof. Hey, that's our shield. That could be us, actually.
Vigilance is demanded of us this day and every day.
Why they chose that accent, I don't know. Who are we? Why are we here? What can we do? What must you do? Your questions are known. They are old ones. We've heard them before. We will hear them again. To begin, if demons are hate and aura made flesh, then truth is the opposite. Qualities keeping the Creator's faith and vision. A father for discipline and leadership. A sage for wisdom and curiosity. A sister for joy, beauty, and song. We brothers for fellowship. And one more still. Would you walk with truth?
Truth shall guide you steady on your path.
Oh, sure. Oh, wow. That's much better. The place cleans up pretty nice, huh? Smile. Take a picture with a giant fist. Fist. Excuse me, boys. Talk to you this time.
Vigilance is demanded of us this day and every day.
Your loss unifies you. Together, you find strength. We are brothers. This is known to us. Our bonds remain unspoken. Yours must be as strong. There is no class. There is no faction. There is only one. Without word, brothers shall rise to any challenge made. They stand together. They act together. You must also rise as one. The war approaches now. Naught but skirmishes have stained your land this far. There is only one true battle to be fought. Those who die upon the sigil die as equals, be they man, demon, or god. Raise the sigil, stand together, become one. Light the fire that binds the universe. Lift yourselves and lower your foe. The sigil equalizes all. The sigil is where you will meet hell. The sigil is where you will win. Mark it in your hearts and upon the land. Mark it with truth. Woe to the dark, for we are the brothers, whose bonds are unbroken.
On defeat's eve, the weakened but newly united ranks of men heard their call. Battle comes. The field had yet to be decided, but they were ordered, driven. Soon they would tear at the dark and beat at the cursed gates that soil their living heaven. Now they would war.
Dun dun dun.
Truth shall guide you steady on your path. Vigilance is demanded of us this day and every day. Vigilance is demanded of us this day and every day.
Okay.
More truth. And these speak of the sigil, a means by which we can finally rid ourselves of the demon. It's the very thing Jessica Summerisle sought not long ago. I shall contact her immediately. We must confer. As to you, another victory. Do you tire of it yet? No. I wouldn't either. Perhaps you should have accompanied Maxim to the gate, after all. If you had, I suspect a great many demons would be dead right now. The gate itself may even be in pieces. No. You're good, Miguel, but no one is that good.
How dare you?
Maxim has paid the ultimate price for his legend. I'm glad you were not there to split the bill. Hunters assigned to rescue duty report the High Lord burnt and broken. A small, unsavory feast for the demon, I'm sure. The damned fool. Now we're left to tidy his mess. I will work out the logistics of aiding so many needy Templar while further studying your latest encounter with truth. Give me time.
Sure. Yay! We beat Act 4, yay! And there's the train. Oh, our radio is just lighting up all over the place.
I have sent word to Jessica Summerisle, Miguel. The Templar champion will once again quest for the sigil, this time under the brother's recommendation and with your help. First, other matters beg our attention. Our wounded have reached the relative safety of Crown Office Row near Templar Base. A field hospital has been established and the Kabbalist, Emera Ephraim, runs the triage. However, she can't tend to every injured knight herself. She needs you, Miguel. Emera is a special case. She clings to humanity by focusing on selfless acts such as this, but she may be on the verge of total corruption. And yet she's somehow different than most Kabbalists. Her power is astonishing, true, but it's her heart that has me puzzled, Miguel. Never have I seen the Well of Midnight's taint affect such pain and genuine sadness in anyone. You'll see. Head to Crown Office Row and report to Emera. We've people to save still.
Okay. And you may remember Jessica Summerisle, also from that opening cinematic in the very first episode. And if you don't, go back and watch episode 1 on YouTube. The cinematic itself is pretty great and well worth it, even if you decide not to watch the whole Let's Play. So yeah, we're going to finally get to meet the lady herself. And on top of that, we finally got a little bit of vengeance for her and her friends, because that demon was a very specific demon. I love, however, that it is a greater demon. You know, like it is a boss monster, but it has the beast type for some reason instead of the demon type. And by love, I mean it's very confusing, and I don't know why they decided to do that. Oh, hey. Nice. Level 27. Yay. Oop. Oh no, we're full. Okay, well, we're full of junk, so. Well, we can get rid of some of that and make room for our build. Okay, well, that's that. Haha. Okay, let's level up. I want to put a rank in Provoke. I do. I also still want to put a rank or two in Shield Charge so that we can unlock Shield Master. We don't even have Great Defender unlocked either, which I would love to have, but... and this is a great skill. When we get to level 30, just a couple more levels. This makes your holy aura bigger, which means that whichever aura you're using, of course, is going to generally, like by and large, it's going to make it stronger. Because it's usually based on how many enemies are within the area of effect of the holy aura. But, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to dump a rank into Spiritual Strength, because look at our strength feed. I don't think we have much choice. We can't even use some of our weapons. And if we do this, it's going to be better than dumping 5 or 6 points into Strength. So, there we go. Unfortunately. Okay. Well, that's what the skill's there for, to be used. Someone fed these gremlins after midnight. At the very least, they have definitely gotten wet since it is raining out here. I imagine, given the state of the world up here on the surface, that the rain is probably very unpleasant. But for some reason, I personally find it soothing. Maybe it's just because there aren't always weather effects. And it's not like they're so rare that any break from the normal tile sets and background animations is like a relief. That's not the case, because I love the level design. Even when you travel through a few of these streets and it gets a little samey. Maybe it's just because I like rain in general. A lot of people do. Or maybe it's because it feels like something normal. Like, you look around at the devastation that has been wrought on this world. You look what the burn is doing to Earth. But it still rains, even though the sky looks like this. With the Exospectre up there and stuff. Even though that's the sky we're living under, it still rains. If nothing else, we've got that. Oh, no. There we go, disassemble. I'm gonna get rid of a couple things here. Just to make things a little bit easy for us. Because we're gonna pick up some more stuff, we know that. Yeah, I mean, there is also that. You know, fair point. It is London. If it wasn't raining, it would be kind of weird. I mean, it would be strange and off-putting. No, you don't. Oh, these nasty things. They're so gross. Anything? No. Oh, that's unusual. Whenever you find that particular structure, there's almost always something down there. But it makes sense, like, the forces of good don't have a really strong hold on this area, as you can see. They're doing okay. God. Until a bunch of rares and epics show up. There we go, it's nice to have a little help. There's a Mara. That should be the portal to Templar base. Yeah, we're not going through there yet. There's more level that way. Where's that coming from? Oh. There. Goodness gracious. get rid of all of these white items. Is that... Okay, we've got a couple more things here. There we go. Now we should be able to at least pick up all of this stuff. There we go. There we are. And there's a Mara.
Are men now anything more than weapons?
The injured come, each another roll of thunder to shake my soul's base, to make me waver. Help me, Miguel. Every life lost crashes upon me, warm stars of colour fading to cold nothing even as they plummet. The impacts are stronger than the distant river of grief that has carried me swiftly to the dark since youth. I have swum that river each night of my life, Miguel. Now I fear it'll soon spill into an endless sea of black and I will drown in midnight. I suppose I'm not much for conversation, but the dying Templar, they are a weight, dragging and crushing. I can't take much more. Please help me save as many as possible. Their injuries are grave and severe. Each takes time to heal. They now stand at death's door, knocking timidly. I don't expect you can save them all, but rescue 10 before 5 die. Just 10. Do that and maybe the thunder will cease so I can hear silence once more. Take this med kit, Miguel. Use it well.
Okay, here we go.
Death is but one path.
Alright. Alright, now we have to save some injured. Let's see, there it is. Get rid of this Hell Rift. Oop. There. Now here's who we have to actually save. Oops. Can't drop. Where is it? There we go. No? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't interact. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Come back before it's too late.
2 of them have died, but it's not letting us... Uh-oh. Oh no, what is it doing? Oh, come on. Uh-oh. It appears like it may be bugged. Wait a second. I saw... Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious. Okay, you have to... Okay, we'll have to do it again, because 5 of them died. Okay, so... yeah. Yeah, no, it is the real experience. So, okay, what I noticed down there... this is not how I remember this working before. It's very finicky. What I remember from before, and this may be because I do have the revival mod installed. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I could also be misremembering. But what I remember from this part is that you have to, you get a, like this, an interaction key or indicator, and you have to click on them. And instead, you'll notice down there, I put... the medical kit down here on our bar. you have to stand right at the foot of the medical bed, and it will light up. And then you hit, and you saw that bar pop up, the progress
Even
bar.
steel bends and stone breaks.
Right.
Come back before it's too
Okay,
late.
the gravely injured. Here we go. We'll let them deal this time with oh. Come on. If you get hit, it interrupts you. There we go. Now we've got it. This is much easier. I swear that's not how I remember it happening. So you have to go for the gravely injured ones first. You see them just popping into existence here. If you do anything else, it interrupts you. If you are damaged, it interrupts you. So you have to not let those things happen. You have to do nothing but this. That is the same, at least. There we go. Much better. See, once you know what the fuck you're doing and the game lets you do it, it's actually not that difficult. Lol. Okay, let me put this down here then. And let's update Amara. So we saved 10 with no deaths. First try. I don't know what happened. I saw death. We could not save anymore. We could not even save ourselves. Then I felt it fill me. A rage great and terrible. A fire so bright our sun was less than a flickering candle. I felt it take me, Miguel. I became wrath. I fought. I believed this taking to signify my own end, my final corruption, my turn to the dark. For a moment the anger swelled, surged, pushed. I tensed. The river of my youth. The river I swim and drown in every night under currents of knotted souls, those unfortunate cut down by demon kind. The river screamed. It wailed. It thrashed. It burned and beat. It attacked. I turned it and laughed. The river laughed with me. I don't know anymore. But I will learn, Miguel. I will learn. Come with me to Lord Arfon. Come with me now. I need you.
Death is but one path.
Sure. All right. We did what we came to do. And there we go. So if you play it for yourself, now you know what to do. And you will not screw it up, and you will get it on the first try, and it will be fine and awesome. We got, there's Amara, there's Lord Arfon.
No, thank you.
All right, Lord Arfon has taken over for Lord Maxim. Good, he's the only one with sense.
Good man. I'm afraid that's a rarity these days.
Miguel? Amara? What is it, Amara? What's happened?
I healed them, Arfon. I healed them all.
So soon? That's wonderful.
You don't understand. You can't. Wrath, Arfon. Wrath filled me. I was borne away on its rage. It felt good. I could have destroyed it all with the power had I not turned it. I could have destroyed everything.
What do you mean, everything, Amara? What are you saying?
I must be focused when next it takes me. I must control the flood. I must wield it.
Makes sense, girl.
The river I swim. It's not water, Arfon. It's a
crush of souls. Every soul. Every life the demon consumed on every world. As I drifted, I saw Arfon. Oh, I saw history blurred across endless shores, memories of other fights and other burns. The river, Arfon. The river that healed. I think I can control it. We must find the sigil. We must level all worlds. The demon fears it, Arfon. The demon fears me.
Be strong, and others will be strong for you.
Oh, so suddenly you're the protagonist. Sure.
Yes, son?
Emera and I have been studying. She is driven. Only to discover what this power within me is so that I may better control it, should it rise again. I will not be overcome, Arfon. Not now. Not when hell quivers before us. Somehow I know the sigil is the key to every door, in all places. Perhaps. We have been studying each truth, and have known for much longer of this sigil, Emera, this great sign of creation. Our finest have quested to attain it, should such a thing be possible. Little was gained from their journey. Again, we're to chase mystical geese for this key to everything? I believe in truth, Emera, but what is there to this artifact? I haven't any answers, Arfon. Only feeling. The sigil is no artifact. It is a place. A land that stretches beyond space and time. A land that encompasses everything and nothing. It is a field upon which all things are equaled. Somehow I understand this. Somehow I know it's a gift, a means by which we can protect our own. No quest to find the sigil will ever succeed, Arfon. It cannot be captured or contained. Such was our mistake. We must not seek it. We must mark it. Jessica Summerisle led the last team. Go with her again, Miguel. Take the Seeker Crow and the Hunter Petrus. You will mark the sigil this time. I feel it. As you say, child. Your journey begins at Liverpool Street Station then, Miguel. I pray it ends well.
Hold fast.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Single player. This is the original vanilla Hellgate London. So yeah, we're just doing single player, showing off the main story. Although I do encourage people to go and check out London 2038 again if you want to try this for yourself, especially because the multiplayer over there has been preserved and updated really well. Okay, let's see. Liverpool Street Station. Look over here. See, remember we couldn't go through Mark Lane Approach from Monument Station previously? Now that we've made this loop and come all the way back, that's the only portal that was off limits. So now we can head through Mark Lane Approach to Mark Lane Station, Liverpool Approach, and Liverpool Street Station, which, as you can see, is a green hexagon. So we're going to be able, once we get over there, to fast travel. Thank goodness. Okay. Let's go empty our inventory again, I suppose. Whoop.
You need
Yeah,
it.
this is an old favorite for sure. I am really glad to know that there are other people out there, and I'm finding like more people all the time who are also fans. Because I've said this before on the stream, of course, and this is a game that really deserved better than it got. For sure. I'm going to identify that even though we can't wear it. Oh, that's not bad. Can't wear that. That's not an upgrade. And if any of y'all have played it, or you decide to play it because of this Let's Play especially, if watching me inspires you to give it a try, and I hope that it does, Again, remember that the version you can get on Steam is not gonna be this version. But if you can get the original version, and if you can play with, like, you know, the Revival mod or London 2038, then it is really great. And I definitely want to hear about your experiences with the game. So let me know in chat here on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, comment or tweet at me. Let me know which character class you played, how much you enjoyed it, what your favorite level is, and so forth. I want to hear all about it. I really do. Ooh, we found a unique item that hasn't been identified yet. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, a proficient phase blade. That might be better than our righteous star, maybe. 158. Ooh, this is 161 base damage. And that's got 5 mods on it. Oh, wow. Oh, man. So this one is just better because that's slow attack rate, and this is slow attack rate. Shield overload 55. That's the same. Plus 50% damage to Necros, 38% to Spectrals, Aura of Deflection 2, Prayer of Retribution 1. So overall, I think that the powers on the Righteous Star are better for us. But this is probably a better weapon. Searing Nanodyne Ballistic Cannon. Oh, that's so good. If only we were playing someone who could use guns in this first-person shooter. The Reaper's Scythe. Misspelled for some reason. Or perhaps that's an archaic spelling. I don't know. Let's see. Physical damage. So that is... Okay, we've got to compare that to our Moonblade then. 159, so base damage is higher. Ooh, and it's physical splash versus physical direct, which we do love. Increases damage of swordsmanship skills by 70%. Damage overall increased by 28. Sword of Authority, 2 ranks. Shield overload plus 98%. Critical chance bonus plus 4%. So it's going to crit more often, and it's going to hit really hard versus our Moonblade. The difference being the Moonblade is way faster, and we have that 10% chance to cause a Toxic Nova whenever it hits an enemy too. Not when it kills one, but when it hits. This also only has 1 relic slot, and this one has 2 battery slots. I don't know. Do y'all think that's an upgrade? I don't know that it's a downgrade. At the very least, I think it's just a different style, because it is going to be slower, but we're going to be doing area damage. But we're not using Sword of Authority. That's a Blade Master skill. And we lose the 3 ranks in Sword of Reckoning. I don't know. I think it might be an even trade. It may be a question of play style, perhaps, because I really do like the Moonblade, but yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, Crow, and the rest of you feel free to speak up as well. Is instead of that Nova, it's splash damage, and that's one of the things that we love the most about Worm's Edge and why it has carried us so far for so long, because it is area damage. So that might be a trade. I'll tell you what, we can give it a shot. We'll see how it works in the field. And did we save? Yeah, we've got that relic. What item level is it? It's actually item level 26. Yeah, let's take a look. What can go in there? Okay, so we have 12% physical damage. Use rate of swordsmanship skills, willpower plus 4, willpower plus 5, shield overload plus 33. I think if we're going to put a relic in there, it probably needs to be this one, don't you all think? Because it deals physical damage anyway. Interestingly, it's also dealing direct spectral damage, which wasn't listed before. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, let's do this. That's going to bring its damage up to 172, which is not bad. That's significantly higher than the Moonblade. But we have to consider that the Moonblade hits so much faster, but this is going to hit multiple targets. I think that might be a switch too. So we'll give this a shot and see how it performs. And if we like it, we'll keep it and we'll trade out for the Moonblade. Or we can even hang on to the Moonblade and we'll throw it in the chest over here in our stash. And if we don't like it, we can switch back. No problems there. We can always do that. Okay. Let's try and make it to Liverpool Street Station. I'm going to head back to Temple Station first and make sure... Okay, no quests. Does Monument Street... Ah, Monument Street Station has quests. John's... you... I'm so sick of his quests.
You're doing good. Just keep on.
You know, at first I was a little worried about chasing a woman like Goodall, who only felt joy while hunting demons, but boy did it ever work out. That night you helped set up was bliss. She didn't suspect a thing. During all the fun, I managed to misplace some things of mine. Think you can track down 2 perk shots in Mark Lane Approach for me? I promise this will be the last favor I ask of you. I don't believe you.
Goodbye.
Actually, I think that might be his last quest. Power stance.
Head on, as a fighter should.
You've turned out to be quite reliable, Miguel. I've only got a couple more jobs in my queue. I was saving them for other regulars, but I can't argue with results. If you want them, they're yours. First up, more of Maxim's undisciplined men have lost 12 charge cells. Should be easy enough to find them at Mark Lane Approach. I really hope Lann straightens that lot out. The Templar are supposed to be our backbone, but what's come out of Templar base of late has been less than inspiring.
Go down swinging, eh?
I butcher his accent every time that I do it.
Oh, hi.
The fast work you made of the last batch of evil doesn't seem to be deterring a new breed of fallen fellbores from forcing their way into Liverpool Approach. Some of Arfon's lads have them bundled up, but, as you know, the good lord of this station is spread thin dealing with Maxim and his lot. These new fallen fellbores, at least, don't have any personal vendetta against yours truly. Nonetheless, a demon is a demon is a demon. They all need to go. The hard way.
Bye.
Okay, there we go. Well, that's good. So that way we've got quests here and here along the way. We're just going to have to remember to portal back and turn those in as we go and not forget about that. Let's go ahead and turn those on. Okay, so 2 in Mark Lane Approach and 1 in Liverpool Approach. So as we do that, we've got to come back and turn them in, because we know that if we don't, what always happens? Like if we turn in the Mark Lane Approach quest when we get to Liverpool Approach or Liverpool Street Station, then they're going to have quests for us in Mark Lane Station or something instead. So we have to remember to do that. I think we can still push on. Let's try to make it to Liverpool Street Station this time. We are nearing the end, so again, I want to encourage y'all, if you're not already following, please do. Both here and on YouTube, and also on Twitter, because that way you can keep abreast of any channel announcements, things like cancellations like this Monday when we're not streaming the 13th doll. You can participate in polls about what games are coming up next. And you can have your vote pushed to the top, or your suggestion pushed to the top, if you pledge to our Patreon. Because we are getting there. There we go. Oh, we have to go up, I think. We've never done this before. Ta-da. Oh, he mutated quick. But yeah, it's almost time to choose another game for Thursdays. I don't want them to ignite us because you saw what that was like. If they set us on fire, it's going to be a bad time. This map is all over the place. Don't know which way to go. Okay, I think this might be a dead end. What? These little guys. Yep. Gotta get rid of them before they mutate so that they don't breathe fire all over us, because that's the thing that can kill us fastest. Because when you are burning, you lose like, it's like 5% of your health per second or something like that. Very nasty status effect. Dislike. And yeah, we'll get to the spectral weapon in a minute, bro. I'm using it at the moment. So I'm not too worried about it, but we will examine it. We'll have to take those other mods out, put some new ones in. One more charge cell. Let's see if one of these guys has it. There we go. Ooh, another legendary guy. Take him down first. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Y'all think I should put a flashing lights warning on this episode? Maybe? Maybe? Because of all of the lightning. Haha. Got you. Come back here. Explosions, my friend. More Biles and Soul Reapers trying to add their 2 cents. I don't think so. Don't care for it. Thankfully, the ceiling is low enough in here that we don't have to use Heaven's Arc. Not getting a lot of critical hits, but, I mean, we knew. Okay, there's a little bit more way back at the beginning of that, but I'm going to go ahead and head on to Mark Lane Station. And then, let's portal back. Like I said, we'll play this smart. I'm going to turn these quests in to make sure that we do not accidentally leave one behind and have to backtrack.
Good man.
Brilliant. Hey, how do you feel about being at a wedding party? Just, you know, out of curiosity.
Fortune favors.
There we go. A happy ending.
Good day, sir.
Another success. Keep it up.
Very well, champion.
One more.
Yes, sir.
Last gig, Miguel. Emera wants you to fiddle with 2 flesh tombs in Liverpool Approach. Don't ask me why. Hell, I don't even know what she meant by fiddle. Listen good now. They say Emera's on the verge of being corrupted. Unfortunately, she wields more power than any Kabbalist we know. So what she says, you go ahead and do, and then get the hell out of the way. Fast. You hearing me?
We will not go quietly in the night.
Sure.
There we go. Liverpool Approach. There, that cleared up a lot of screen. Down here, so I don't have to chase you. So, okay, that's the portal. Oh, we've got a passageway. Well, I mean, you know, we have to go down the passageway. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's a treasure passageway. Good. Probably be one monster at the end. I put a chest right in the middle of the hallway. When they say treasure passageway, they mean it quite literally, apparently. Well, there we go. That was the only treasure chest. It was just in the middle for some reason instead of at the end. Well, that's fine. They never advertised that you had to do the whole passageway. Okay. This direction. Oh. Actually... There we go. Almost missed those chests, so I should thank those fell boars. Making me double back. Hello. Oh, oh, oh no, they're adorable. Oh no. Dark Horse Comics. Yeah, there was a Hellgate London comic, too. Ooh. And a Hell Rift. Well, one thing at a time, I suppose. Ooh. That's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. Oh no, he divided. Run away. He became two tiny, smaller enemies, or two smaller and stronger enemies. I hate when they do that. There we go. Let's get rid of them as quickly as possible. Yeah, I know. I hear you. There we go. Phew. Actually didn't realize that I had hit the portal's hitbox. I didn't mean to go through it yet. I was going to go back and talk to the NPC first. But that's fine. I mean, it's not like we weren't going to do this anyway, right? Watching a demon, like, load a magazine into its gun for some reason is so surreal. the fact that they use guns. They have sniper rifles and rocket launchers. I don't know, it's just one of the things that I love about this game. I actually wonder, and I genuinely don't know, how much of Hellgate was perhaps inspired by Doom. Because it does have a similar sort of cyberpunk, if that's the right word, aesthetic about it, and that kind of grungy, you know, like the demons have rocket launchers and everything is meat and metal feel to it. I don't know. Well.
Let's talk business in the back, shall we?
Welcome. Who I am is unimportant. I shall be your broker. Don't get comfortable. Yours will be a short visit. No one lingers long in this place. For me, you will provide a service. For you, I will provide a chance. Go now to Charing Cross Approach and carve the flesh from fanged ravagers.
Just keep our little transactions between us.
You don't say. Charing Cross Approach, huh? I guess that we could do that. Charing Cross Approach. Charing Cross Approach. Fanged Ravagers. Coming back to a map like this is really weird. Because of course we're like so overpowered and everything. See, like, look, everything just dies in one massive hit. It's very funny. Did we get him? I saw one running away and was like... hoping to get him with the explosion. Come here. Two of 10. Let's see. Okay, it's already tracking. Good. Oh, the last thing that we need for the challenge down there, Crow, is critical hits. Which is why it's just one of those that it kind of has to be what it is. We'll just have to rack them up over time, and eventually we'll get there. Some fanged ravagers. There we go. Four of 10. Let's not lose sight of why we're here. I just want to kill these monsters and leave. Because this is big, big backtracking. This way, I think, to find more. There we go. Ooh, 5. here? Nope. So many Zambi. Okay, there's St. Martin's. So we have gone as far as we can in this direction. We can go this way. Aha! There you are. Okay, just need 3 more. There's some of the little bastards. I suppose that can still happen here just as easily as anywhere else. What was that now, Crow? Oh, actually, you're right. My bad. You are in fact correct. There we go. That is spectral kills, not critical hits, as I said before. Thank you for catching that. There we go. We'll just rack those up real quick. And we need 1 more blood carrier. Oh. Oh, I was really hoping that that was going to be it. Anything down here? There's another Ravager. There we go. And that does that for the challenge as well. There we go. Okay. Now let's get back. Woo. Screw you guys. Don't even need to fight. Now we need critical hits. There you go. You can see the icons are a little similar, but that was totally my bad. Why are you like this? There we go. Don't know why it was doing that. Sometimes it does. Yes, here we go. So now we need shock kills, we need fire kills, and we need critical hits. So let's go ahead and get those shock and fire kills.
Let's talk business in the back, shall we?
Yes. Flesh pays for sin.
I'll keep an eye out.
Does
for
it?
You. Don't be shy.
You've
I've
returned.
catered to you valiant knights before.
Few guests do. Surprising, but relevant? Perhaps, perhaps. Destroy the demon, save the city. Short-sighted. Ideal for the future. Each tumble is a gift. You visit now on my 2nd roll. Go. Kill Nippon in Craven Street. It sways the odds.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
Okay, so the thing is, Craven Street is... Oh, Lord, it's way back here. There we go. Off of Charing Cross Station again. Ugh. Well, that being the case, he wants us to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot that there were Weta Workshop collectible figurines for Hellgate London as well. There you go. You can see the low resolution poster there. They probably don't sell new ones anymore. I imagine the old ones are quite collectible. Well, because of the broker, we suddenly have a lot to do. I wasn't counting on that. I just completely was not thinking. Send me mobile. It came from below. Train spotting too. Look at that. Lol. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and call it here. Because... see... He's in the middle. So that means that we have to come back through Mark Lane Approach to speak with the broker again and complete any more quests. And if we leave and go onwards to Liverpool Approach and then to Liverpool Street Station, then from Liverpool Street Station, because we can't teleport directly here to where he's at, it's, you know, it's 1-2 zones. Or from Monument Station, it's 1-2 zones. So no matter where we go, he is 2 maps away. And what that means is that probably we need to stop worrying about forward progress. And if we're going to do the broker's quests, we need to do all of them until he runs out of them, so that we can keep teleporting back here to him. Because, you know, we can just... We can leave and we can fast travel to places that are going to be faster ways to get to, like, Craven Street and stuff. So... that being the case, I think that's probably the wisest move so that we're not doing a bunch of backtracking. Because if we go forward, we have to clear the rest of Mark Lane Station, all of Liverpool Approach, and then go to Liverpool Street Station, and then we would have to teleport back anyway. So because of that, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here, even though you know that I hate to quit in the middle of a level. But we will come back. We've got his quest. We're going to find him. We will complete the quest we already have from him next time and turn it in when we come back to talk to him. And then we will go from there. And then we'll head on to Liverpool Street Station and we'll see what comes next. So, we completed Act 4 tonight. I'm thrilled. And we are closing in on the end game, so again, make sure you're following on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe there, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, leave a comment, tell me about your Hellgate London experience. And don't forget that you can subscribe on Twitch and on Patreon as well, if you would like to have your game requests and suggestions bumped to the top of the queue. I will be back next Thursday with more Hellgate London. That will be at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time, here in the U.S. And of course, I will be back this Saturday with more Baldur's Gate as well, but not on Monday. On Monday, Specific Pixel and I will not be streaming the 13th Doll. Don't forget, and you can follow us on Twitter for announcements like that and to get notifications or whatever, so that when we have to cancel a stream, I will always be sure to let y'all know. But for now, that's going to do it. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for being a part of Sir Miguel's adventures. We killed a lot of demons tonight, made a lot of progress, and I can't wait to get back next Thursday at 7. I'll see you then. And until then, as always, thanks for playing.